It's well past midnight, but we are still live with you on TOI Sports, and it's yet another day, or should we say, yet another night in the Indian Premier League where we have had a lot of fun. It may have been a rain curtailed game, but it was a thrilling contest. And I have my colleague Jyotirmoy joining us as well to talk about this particular game that just got over. Royal Challengers Bengaluru going down yet again at home, this time at the hands of Punjab Kings by 5 wickets. The match was a little too close for comfort in the end for Punjab Kings, but they'll be happy with the 2 points. Jyotirmoy, what do you make of this contest,
Yeah,
and what are some of the performances that stood out for you?
yeah. First of all, thanks for having me, Chandresh sir. Uh, I would just like to start with how Punjab's Kings, dropped Maxwell and then brought in like Marcus Stoinis. That was a great move, I think, from Shreyas Iyer and management, because Maxwell hasn't had a great IPL season so far. He was getting wickets, but he has been also leaking runs as well. Uh, from the toss point of view, I think it was great from Shreyas Iyer to win the toss and then elect to uh, bowl first. Uh, RCB, with the heavy rain that we saw ahead of the game, the ball was not rolling on the ground. I think if it was any international game like the one we saw with New Zealand and Afghanistan, if it was of that sort, I don't think the match would have happened. But uh, I think only if it was like IPL game, so the match went on and we had a 14 over match. Uh, in regards to the performance, I think Team David had a great knock for RCB without just as we can see on the scorecard, at the latter part of the innings, he like charged Harpreet Brar in the last over. We see in the recent time that there are a lot of negative comments coming on social media that players tend to keep their strike. Today, while batting with Team David, with batting with Josh Hazelwood, Team David was also trying to keep his strike, and Hazelwood said, "Okay, you keep your strike, and let me let." He was letting Team David bat, so Team David just took on the charge and went for those big shots against Harpreet Brar. So it was great of showing from Team David. I also would like to know your thoughts on RCB's batting performance.
I think it was a disappointing performance. I think also they were affected by the fact that there was a rain break and the match started
Hmm.
very late, and they just couldn't plan their innings. In my view, 14 overs, you never know what's a good score, and I think that was what affected them. Patidar played a hand, but I think overall they were affected by the rain
Yeah.
coming in. Uh, but I think the bigger story for me was the performance with the ball by Punjab Kings. Yuzvendra Chahal. He bowled a terrific spell.
Hmm.
It was raining, and for a spinner, especially a leg break bowler, to be able to grip the ball and pick up 2 wickets was a fantastic effort against his former team. I
Yes.
must add. I think that was a big plus for me to see him do well in that vein over here. I think you had other good performances with the ball by Arshdeep Singh and Harpreet Brar, but with Yuzvendra Chahal, you had that edge, needle to the contest because he was
Hmm.
playing against his former team, and there's been a lot said about why he was not retained, how he was not retained, and I think that
Hmm.
topic will forever continue. And I think,
And also,
yeah, go on.
yeah, and also with Harpreet Brar, what happened that the ball was getting wet. So I feel that during those last overs, that when he was bowling to someone like Tim David, he was a massive hitter, and so that wet ball played a role in getting absolutely smacked. What do you think on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I think you're right,
Hmm.
and I think that's the vagaries of cricket that you need to be prepared for, especially if you're a spinner and in a T20 match, you can't wait for things to get better. And in a high stake tournament like the IPL, like you said, if it was an international match, probably we wouldn't have
Yeah,
had.
yeah, we wouldn't have a game. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think because of the fact that it's the IPL, there is so much at stake, so much riding on every contest. They still pressed ahead for a 14 over a side contest, and that was still good enough because even though Royal Challengers Bengaluru scored just 95 for 9 from their
Hmm.
14 overs, when the chase began for Punjab Kings, it did seem for a while that they are uh, chasing the
Struggling
score
a bit.
chasing the score down easily when Shreyas and
Hmm.
Josh Inglis were batting, and there were a few moments of hiccups over there. But the
Yeah, yeah.
way I think Jyotirmay, I was really impressed once again with Nihal Vadera and his clarity of thought,
Yes, yes, yes,
especially
yes.
against the leg spinner Suyash Sharma. He decided to
Hmm.
take him on. And that's a good
Hmm.
thing because a leg spinner against left-hander is always a risky proposition in a
Yeah,
T20 encounter.
yeah, yeah. And I would like to mention the fact as well that Nehal Vadera was facing Joss Hazelwood in 1 over, and Hazelwood had taken 3 wickets, I think, before that, and or maybe two before that over, and he was bowling to Nehal Vadera. Vadera just swung his bat so well that it went for a massive six, and that was so good to watch against someone of Hazelwood's caliber. He was hitting such a big shot. But I think uh, Arya and Prav Simran, they gave PBKS a good start. When you are chasing a total of 99, uh, under 100, anything, the you have to take something from your opener. You have to if you are the openers, you have to give a total of, I think, 30 runs is enough. So I think Vadera was the standout player of the match for me. If PBKs didn't have Vadera, I don't know if they'd be able to win the match, or they would collapse at some stage, because Vadera keep the run flow going from one end.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that. But I must say that I'm a bit surprised with the Punjab strategy of using Josh Inglis as the wicketkeeper and not Prab Simran Singh. I don't know what Josh Inglis adds as a wicketkeeper that Prab Simran doesn't add. You might as well have another all-rounder, an
Yeah,
Indian player, because it doesn't make any sense to me to have two wicketkeeper batters in
the
11.
the the, the only sense I can find that Ricky Ponting is PBK's coach, and that is the only
Ooh,
answer.
Jyotirmoy. That's a
Yeah, it was
interesting
it.
territory.
If you see the match today, it was I was having a look at their lineups, and if you eliminate Marco Jansen, and then their Livingstone and Phil Salt, if you eliminate them, I think others foreigners were all Australians. Their Hazelwoods, their Team David, there were Maxwell wasn't playing, so there was Josh English, there was Bartlett from the PBK's bowling lineup. So it was an Australian show today.
Absolutely. Just looking at the points table now with this win, Punjab Kings, where are they placed now? That's a good one. Oh, they are now on second place, 10 points.
Yes, yes.
And RCB, they're still on 8 points, but now they are at the fourth place. So things can
Mhm.
change on the points table because you have two games tomorrow. And the first game is the Gujarat Titans game against Delhi Capitals, and the second game is the game at Savai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur between Rajasthan Royals and Lucknow Super Giants. Jyotirmoy, looking at the first
Mhm.
game, any particular player to watch out for in both these teams?
Yes, 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 yes. In terms of batting, I think I am heavily impressed with how Sai Sudarshan has played in this IPL. Last season, he had shown what he could do with bat. I'm superbly impressed that he has, continued to bat at that level, like 329 runs from 6 matches, and with a strike rate of 151. High score 82. He can go beyond that in the next few games. I'm hopeful that he will go beyond that.
Absolutely. And
And
what about the other team, Delhi Capitals?
Delhi Capitals, I hope Akshar Patel uh, does it for Delhi, because in 6 games he has 1 wicket. Uh, I don't know what is not working for him in terms of bowling, in terms of batting as well. He has to, since he is a leader and captain figure, he has to lead it from front with the ball as and bat as well. Uh, so far, he has been great with his leadership skills. We have seen him talking to everyone, Ashutosh Sharma the other day, when I was attending the press conference, he was heaping praise on Akshar Patel, and that was inspiring for me. So yeah, Akshar Patel has to improve his numbers a bit, I feel.
Okay. Now the second game is an interesting one that's going to be tomorrow, played in Jaipur between Rajasthan Royals and Lucknow Super Giants. I have my thoughts on the players to watch out for from this particular game, and the players that I've gone for in this game is from Rajasthan side. I'm going with Riyan Parag because I think that Riyan Parag has a lot to prove because. There's been a lot of whisper and chatter about Riyan Parag not deserving the leadership role. Obviously, no one's going to come out and confirm that, but you can sense looking at the Rajasthan Royals, there's some things quite not right, and I think that I would go with Riyan Parag, the player to watch out for, because it could well be that he's leading Rajasthan once again, with Sanju complaining of a side strain. So I think that we are going to be looking at Riyan Parag once again. And in terms of the other team, I'm going with Digvesh Rathi because I think
Okay,
Lucknow's
okay.
Digvesh Rathi has been very impressive so far.
Hmm.
And he's performed well. A bit of a unique action, doesn't quite use
Hmm.
his left hand very well.
Hmm.
I'm going with Digvesh Rathi as the player to watch out for.
He's a
Are
Sunil Narine
you?
fan.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
Sunil
yeah,
Narine fan. Yeah.
yeah. You saw that
So
was quite a
you
moment.
can yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
So
quite a moment.
you can expect that kind of accent from him.
Yeah,
Is
yeah, and that too half sleeves, wearing half sleeves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If
And
you know what I mean.
he doesn't smile as well.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Hmm.
Okay, now, Jyotirmay, as is the norm here on Beyond the Boundary, it's time to pick our Fantasy 11. Are you ready for my pick for the two
Yes,
games,
yes, yes,
the Fantasy?
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
So for the Gujarat against Delhi game, I made my picks. So here they are. Sai Sudarshan is my opener, your pick.
Okay,
KL Rahul is my captain and wicketkeeper. Josh Butler, Tristan Stubbs. I'm going in with Vipraj Nigam, Mitchell
hmm.
Stark, Sai Kishore, Kuldeep Yadav, Prasidh Krishna, Siraj, and Shah Rukh Khan. And my
Okay,
impact player for this game is Ashutosh Sharma. What do you make of this
okay.
Fantasy 11 plus impact player?
I think this is a balanced side in terms of bowling options and all-round options. If we have to choose one captain and vice captain, I think it would be very difficult between KL and Stubbs. Is there? There is Kuldeep, who has been with wickets, who has been seeing a lot of wickets this season. What are your picks for captain and vice captain? What do you think?
For this game, it is KL Rahul is the captain.
Okay. And for
Yeah,
vice captain?
I've not really picked a vice captain, but if I have to, then I would
Hmm.
probably go in with a Sai Sudarshan. I think that a batter at the top of the order is a useful pick in that sense.
Hmm. Okay. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Okay,
Hmm.
let's move to the next game. And my fantasy pick for the next game, Rajasthan versus Lucknow. I'm going in with Mitchell Marsh, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Nicholas Puran as captain and wicketkeeper, Rishabh Pant, Nitish Rana, Vanindu Hasaranga, Shardul Thakur, Ravi Bishnoi, Digvesh Rathi, Jofra Archer, and Avesh Khan. And my impact player for this game is Abdul Samad.
Okay. I have just one little question that why have you picked Abdul Samad? What is so interesting about him?
I just find him to be an aggressive player, and I feel that
Hmm.
he can come in and chip in. Because I don't know if Ayush Badoni can come in and play that aggressive role. Ayush Badoni
Hmm.
needs a bit of time to build his innings. That's why I've gone in with Abdul Samad. I would have
And
ideally liked to have a
mhm.
Shimron Hetmeyer somewhere in this game as an impact player, but the fact that I've already picked four foreign players, and
Mhm.
I think that's why I've not been able to
and
pick Shimron
and
Hetmeyer.
and one small question: why S- Rishabh Pant over Sanju Samson?
Because Sanju, I'm not sure if he's fit. Otherwise, I would have picked
Yes,
Sanju
yes.
Samson.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay. Oh, yes.
I would have gladly picked Sanju, but I'm not sure if he's fit. We don't know the
Hmm.
fitness
Got,
status of Sanju, and
got,
probably
got,
we'll only know at the toss time
got it.
if he turns up
Got
for the toss.
it. Toss,
So,
yes.
Jyotirmai, so coming back to the big question, who's
Hmm.
winning the matches tomorrow?
Uh, if I see Delhi's run so far in the tournament, they have lost just one game. I think they will lose tomorrow as well.
Oh,
I, I think I think they will lose tomorrow. Uh,
I disagree
of
with you. I
course.
think Gujarat will lose. It will be Delhi's game once again. Just wait and watch.
Okay, and for the second game, it's very difficult to pick one side because I think they are well balanced team on the both sides.
Both
Uh,
struggling and both having similar
yeah,
problems.
yes, yes.
You don't have to
Also
be so
that.
diplomatic here.
Mm. So let's go with Lucknow Super Giants because I like Digvesh Rathi.
I think Lucknow is my pick as
Hmm.
well.
Hmm.
But for the first game, I disagree with you. I think Delhi will win.
Hmm. Okay, we'll
And
see, sir.
second, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. What happens in the two games? But
Hmm.
all of you watching us on TOI Sports, remember you can also be part of the conversation. You can like, share, and subscribe us on any platform that you're watching us on. And if you're watching us on YouTube, remember to like, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell. You can also be part of the conversation right through this IPL season. And we'll be back again tomorrow with yet another episode of Beyond the Boundary. Until then, take very good care of yourselves. It's goodbye. God bless from both Jyotirmoy and I. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys.